Today's lecture is very important from BFM point of view. Why? Module A point of view. See here, the topic which we'll be covering today is LIBOR versus ARR. What is this ARR? We all know LIBOR, okay, but we don't know what is this ARR. ARR is a new concept introduced by RBI. So follow this. We'll solve one case study on Forex and then we'll solve the objective questions. Even these objective questions will be similar to that of the case studies. 2-3 problems are covered in that. So follow this video until the end. Okay. Before that, download Adda 24/7 on your mobile. Also join Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. On this app, you will get the study material, notes, question banks, live lectures, tests. You name it, you have it. Anything for CAIIB, JAIIB. Okay. So go for it. Don't go here and there because you'll waste your time. Okay. Join this app as fast as possible. Okay. We are coming up with this December batch. It is starting from July 4th. Okay. Note the timings also after your bank timings, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. So focus on it and remember this is the last batch for this portion. After December this 22, March 23 will be the new portion. So try to clear as fast as possible in December. Join this batch. Okay, I'll come to this later. So let's start with the topic without wasting the time. LIBOR versus ARR. Okay, see this. What is LIBOR firstly? Tell me. How many of you know LIBOR? Type yes if you have heard about LIBOR. Type yes fast. LIBOR, 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 LIBOR fast. Yes. What is LIBOR? London Interbank Offer Rate. What do you mean by London? There is a London Interbank within the banks. Okay. Offer means what they have to offer. Now what is this word offer? Remember, whenever you give this forex rates also, how do we give the rates? Okay, I'll give you one simple logic. Okay. What is this offer word? Because this is very important to understand. Say this. Suppose if you give this 48.2030. Okay. So what is this? 20 is what and 30 is what? Okay, we call it buy and sell, right? We call this buy and we call this sell, right? Actually the word is what? Bid, right? And offer. See, this word offer means this word offer. Okay. Offer means what the bank is offering to other banks. Okay. I'll give you one simple example over here. Suppose there is SBI and there is PNB. Okay. And PNB needs urgent funds due to something and they want it from SBI. So what rate will the SBI give them? Whatever is the benchmark rate. In India we have MIBOR. Similar terms on LIBOR we have MIBOR over here. Mumbai Interbank Rate. Okay. So what this SBI will charge them? MIBOR plus some basis points. 0.5, 0.15, 0.25, anything. So that is the benchmark rate, MIBOR. Similarly, this LIBOR is a benchmark rate. For what? For dollars. Okay. Generally, GBP versus dollars are traded, and throughout the world, LIBOR is used as a base for considering the rates for dollars. Okay. But there's a problem in this LIBOR. What is the problem? Suppose if something happens in London tomorrow. I'll ask you one simple question. Tomorrow something happens in London. Means everything goes down. All systems go down. There is a terrorist attack. Something happens. What will you do? LIBOR is gone. No London. No interbank. So what should the world do then? So that's why RBI has come up with ARR. What is this ARR? Say this. ARR means alternative reference rates. Okay. Now what is alternative reference rates here? It says that instead of using just the London rates, we can use various countries' other rates also. See this. As per LIBOR, we use CHF. So as per ARR, we use SERON. SERON means Swiss average rate overnight. Now look at the countries. Okay. Here everything is London. Okay. Everything is decided by London over here. And what in this ARR, what is happening? SERON, Swiss. Okay. Average rate. This ESTR means Euro. Now this is our Eurozone. This is for Swiss. Sonia, Sterling, right? This is for Sterling, right? SOFR means secured overnight financing rate. And TONA, Tokyo. See here, how many countries are involved? Means what? Now what does it mean? If something happens in London tomorrow, okay, and something happens in the Swiss also tomorrow, then we can definitely go for Tokyo. We can definitely go for something else. So the world's means overall the working of the dollar won't stop. if you use ARR. So that is the basic logic of ARR. Okay. Now exam question. See here, exam question is, it'll come that instead of this LIBOR, what has RBI proposed? Question number 1. So that is ARR, alternative reference rate. Okay, number 1. Number 2, what is the advantage of ARR over LIBOR? Understand this. LIBOR contains a component of bank credit risk. Okay, LIBOR contains a component of bank credit risk, whereas ARR does not contain this component. Okay. Secondly, LIBOR is given for various periods, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, whatever. Like similar to these RBI bonds, okay, because it's an old rate, right? Whereas ARR is given only on overnight basis now, presently at overnight, but they are working for this, okay? So these are the two key differences. Enough for you for CAIIB. No more, we don't want to do PhD in ARR, right? So got this point, ARR is alternative reference rate used instead of LIBOR. That's it, move on. Now let's move to this case study. Remember, such case studies you'll get it for roughly, I'll tell you, various components will be asked over here. If they ask you for 1 mark, then they won't ask you for 1 mark because your calculations are involved. If they ask you for 1 mark, then it's your hard luck. Otherwise they add something and ask you for 5 marks over here. Okay. So how to solve this? What is the case study basically? A retirement of import bill by GBP 1 lakh by TT margin 0.2%. Ignore cash premium discount. GBP USD is 1.396575. USD INR is 55.1618 and compute the rate for the customer. Okay. Now tell me one basic rule. I'll give you one thumb rule for this. Okay. The thumb rule is, whenever you get any forex problem, use the simple logic. 3 steps. One is whether it's buy or sell. Buy or sell. Second, forward rates. Go through these steps only. And third is TT margins or exchange margins. TT or exchange. Okay. Exchange margins. Okay. Use these 3 steps only. Don't interchange these steps. This is step number 1. This is 2 and this is 3. Never mix up the steps. Okay. So firstly, let's come to a problem. In a problem, what is this? Import bill. Now how will you decide whether something is buy or sell? Remember, I'll tell you one logic for this also. For buy or sell, remember, if it's an import transaction, import, okay, import is always sell, okay. Now import is sell means export will be what? Buy. Okay. So export will be buy. Always remember this basic. Export is buy. Okay. Import is sell, export is buy. So now we have got it over here. Our problem, it is sell, right? Sell, we'll write it. Say this is sell now because import bill is there. Now sell means what? Currency. See here, what are we selling over here? Currency. Okay. So import is sell. Done. Forward margins. Forward margins are always two-pronged strategy. Okay. What is the two-pronged strategy? Okay. I'll show you over here. Okay. If the currency is in premium, I'll write it over here. Premium. Then JAIIB, yes, premium, then you have to add the forward margins, right? And if the currency is in discount, you have to subtract the forward margins. Got this point? JAIIB, logic, okay? Now TT margins. Now again 2 logics for this. Sell, it's always add the margins. Buy, it's always subtract the margin, minus I'll write it, okay? Remember these basics. If you forget these basics, you are gone in the problem. Got this? Clear? So now in our problem, for whether it's buy or sell, clear. What about the forward margins? Okay, forward margins, by it's clearly given that TT margins are to be used and ignore cash premium discount, GBP USD. These are all spot rates given. See this is spot and this is spot. Always remember there are 2 types of rates. One is spot, second is forward. Okay. By now you might be knowing this because JAIIB done, right? What is forward? Forward equals to spot. Forward rate, I'll write it. Rate equals to spot plus or minus forward I'll write it. Forward margin. Okay. Or those points. Forward margin or these points. Okay. So if the currency is in premium, then plus. If the currency is in discount, then minus. Got this point? keep this very logic clear. Okay, logic very clear. Okay, forward rate equals to spot plus or minus forward margin. Okay, now in our case, is there anything related to forward given? Nothing, no forward. So forget this forward now. So this is not applicable to us. NA. Now about TT margins. Okay, but before coming to TT margins, we have to first get the rates. Okay, so what are the rates now? Look at the rates. GBP to USD, it's given as 1.3975. Now why am I taking 75? Because I am doing the sale transaction. Sale means right side. Okay, so 1.3975. What is USD to INR? 55.18. See this again, right side sale. Okay, now tell me one important point about this. GBP to USD and USD to INR. I'll ask you one question. If you have really cleared JAIIB with your utmost means studies, okay? GBP to USD, this rate given, is this direct or indirect rate? This part, GBP to USD, is it direct or indirect? Tell, write fast. Direct or indirect? Fast, fast, fast. Give me the answer. Okay. GBP to USD. What is direct or indirect? It is direct. Remember, I'll write it over here. Okay, direct. Right? Why direct? There is a simple formula or simple rule to know whether it's direct or indirect. Whichever currency is in the numerator, okay, that is always constant. So here, which currency is constant? GBP is constant. And GBP is what? Is dollar. So if GBP is constant, what is variable? Then dollar is variable. So if dollar is variable, this rate is always direct. What about this India? Sorry, indirect. Sorry, forgot. Reverse thing. It's an indirect way. When my error, my bad on this part. Okay, it's indirect rate. Whenever this GBP is constant and dollar is variable, it's indirect rate. And in India, what do we use? We use direct rate. Okay, direct means what? Indirect rate. We have dollar constant and we change INR. Okay, whenever dollar is constant, it is called as direct rate. Foreign currency is constant, right? And whenever this home currency is constant, this is for GBP in London. Okay, so whenever this GBP is constant, it's called as indirect rate. Got this point now? So now we are not concerned with this as much, because in the problem what have we to get? GBP to INR, because we have to clear this import bill. And this customer was here. This customer is in India, right? Clear? If this customer is in India, what are the two currencies involved? Okay, one is GBP. I'll write it G over here. Actually, GBP is written as like this. Okay, but I'll write it G for your simplicity. Okay, so I'll write it G over here. One sec. So which are the two currencies involved over here? One is GBP and second is INR, right? INR. So what is the rate I want? GBP to, I'll write this as INR, India. So I want GBP to INR. No other currency is required in between, but I don't get a direct rate for GBP to INR. I have to get what? I have to get this cross rate. See this. GBP to USD into USD to INR. Okay, so GBP to USD is given. See this, it's directly given 1.3975. USD to INR is given, yes, 55.18. Just now we have found out. We are considering sale only. Okay, so multiply this, multiply these two, and what is the answer you are getting? 77.114. Okay, so this has everyone got the answer. Try it yourself. 1.3975 into 55.18. Try the answer. Type yes if you have got the answer, or type the answer also. What is it you are getting? 77.114. Is everyone getting this? Type fast. Yeah. Okay. So majority of them are getting. So 77.114. Done with this. Okay. Now I got this rate, but I have to do what have I to apply next? See this, forward margin is not applicable. Now TT margin. So whether it's sell or buy, sell. So we'll add the TT margin. But what is the margin? So this margin is this is the rate 77.114, and what is the margin given? 0.2%. See this over here. Where this cursor? Yeah, 0.2%. See this part. Okay, 0.2%. So what will we do now? 77.114 into 0.2 upon 100. Remember this, percent means upon 100. So you get it as 0.15. Got this point, everyone? Point, type yes if you have understood this up till now. Type yes fast, 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 yes. Because in exam, if such problem comes, you must be able to solve it. Okay. So 0.15 got it. Now what will I do with this 0.15? Should I add it or subtract it? Sale transaction. Sale means what? It's addition. So 77.114, it is 114. Okay. 114 plus 0.15. So it is 77 point. What will it be? 77 point roughly 77 point, what it is, 164, right? 4 comes as it is, 5 plus 1 6, and this 264. Okay, 264 roughly 77.264. This will be the answer. See this, somewhere it will be over here. 77.26, 77.26, this one D. Okay, so 77.268, whatever that rates are. See here, first two figures are okay, remaining answer is okay. So this is the rate you have to give to the customer. And if they ask you something more, like what is the amount which will be debited or credited? Now tell me, this GBP 1 lakh you are giving it to the customer. So INR you will take from that customer. So 1 lakh into 77.264 you will multiply and debit his INR account by those much rupees. Okay, plus your commission if any. Okay. So got this point. This is the one. This is one case study which you'll get definitely in exam. Okay. Now before going ahead, see this batch about which is coming up for December 2022 exam. It is starting from July 4th, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. See here, we will be covering all the numericals, case studies, objective questions, theory part. It's a long batch. Okay, and we get ample time for this. So everything will be covered, and remember, your paper for ABM and BFM covers roughly 12 case studies of ABM and 12 case studies of BFM. Out of them, roughly 7 to 8 are numericals, 5 marks each. So your passing or failing is directly decided by the case studies. Okay, use this code Y432 to get the discount. How to use this code? I'll come to this later again. Okay, let's move on to this forex objective questions. Maintaining a foreign currency account is helpful to, means why does a businessman maintain a foreign currency account? If I am a businessman, I'll maintain INR account. Why should I maintain foreign currency? There is a logic to this. Suppose if I get something in dollars from somebody somewhere else. Okay, means let's say I am an exporter and I get some dollars from that party. See here, let's say over here, this is Indian account. Now I get dollars from here. Okay, from my exports. So what will I get? Dollar I'll have to convert to rupees. Okay, because this is the Indian account. So convert to rupees. Conversion gone. Again, if I am importer also, because I am exporter, means I'll definitely import also something, raw material, right? So for importer, what will I have to do? I'll have to give dollars to that guy. So dollars means what? Again, what am I doing? Rupees to dollars, reconversion. So how many times am I paying these charges? One over here and second over here. So to reduce these charges, why unnecessary charges to me? Because I have to get it in dollars, I have to send it in dollars. So that's why this account is called as EFC account for this importer exporter. Okay. So what is the answer to this? Avoid transaction cost, avoid exchange risk, avoid both transaction cost and exchange risk, avoid exchange risk and domestic currency depreciation. Okay. So what is the answer? Type fast, A, B, C or D. Which one? I have just now explained you. Okay. Fast, 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 fast. Yes, correct. Answer is C. Wow, how can you compare this depreciation? Okay, you do it in INR or you do it in dollar. Currency depreciation will not be, means it can't be changed by you. Okay, it depends on the overall country's performance. Okay, so this D part is out. C is okay because both transaction costs. How many transaction costs are involved over here? Dollar to rupees, one exchange. Rupees to dollars, another exchange. Two exchanges. Why? Of no use, right? Move on. Chalo, next. Arbitrage transaction is indicated by, what is arbitrage? What is arbitrage? See this. Let's say I'll give you a simple example of, many of you might be dealing in stock markets, right? Holding some shares, right? So here there are two exchanges in India, right? BSE and NSE. Let's say Reliance stock. Reliance stock is right now, because when the market goes on, these two are separate markets. Okay, what happens? Sometimes Reliance stock is 2000 over here and 2001 over here at NSE. 1 rupee difference, and this difference is hardly for how many? 10 seconds. not more than 10 seconds. So if I am the real trader, what will I do? I'll buy Reliance from BSC and sell Reliance at NSC. And how many Reliance will I buy? I'll buy 1 crore Reliance and sell 1 crore Reliance. So in 10 seconds, how much money have I made? 1 rupee into 1 crore. So 1 CR I have made it. So that is arbitrage. Arbitrage means buying from one market and selling it into the other market. And that is very fast. Very fast means within 5-6 seconds. Because this rate, nobody is a fool to give some rate at NSC and one rate at BSC. Okay, that rate immediately matches within 5-10 seconds. Okay, so that needs to be absolutely fast. Coming back, arbitrage transaction is indicated by buy in one market and sell in another. Quick transaction, the risk free. Okay, so A, B both are there. Quick transaction is okay, risk free. So risk free is also there because I am buying it and selling it immediately. Only this is risk free because it is quick. If I am losing some time in this, it's with huge risk. So that's why the answer is D, all of the above. Okay, all of these three qualities should be there, only then it's arbitrage. Anyone is missing, you're gone. It's not arbitrage. Okay. Next, acronym for SWIFT is, SWIFT means what? Society for Worldwide Inter. What inter? Now this problem, okay, international, interbank information, forget. A and D are out. Okay, this is out and this is out. This is common sense. Okay, even you will understand A and D are out. Now whether this international or interbank. So Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication. Okay, telecommunication is important. Okay, so this is Worldwide Interbank Telecommunication. Okay, next, indirect rates in foreign exchange means, okay, indirect rate means what? Just now I told you about that, what? GBP to dollar, right? So indirect, the rate quoted with the units of home currency kept fixed. The rate quoted with the foreign currency kept fixed. Rate quoted in terms of third currency, and none of the above. So which one is the correct one? Just now we saw it. Okay, type fast. A, B, C or D. Fast, 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 fast. Yes, answer is correct. A, home currency. Just now we saw it. What is, how is the indirect rate given over here? Just now example which we saw, GBP to USD, right? Home currency is kept constant and dollar is made moving, right? Variable. Okay, so this is indirect. Okay, and what was direct? USD to INR. Okay, what was this? Direct. Why? Because USD was constant and home currency was fluctuating. Okay, got this point? Next, Sri Lanka is facing continuous deficit in balance of payments. In foreign exchange market rupee market, this Sri Lankan rupee is expected to, so it is, if it is continuously facing deficit, then the currency of Sri Lanka will go what? Up or down? Depreciate, appreciate, show no specific tendency. Depreciate against currencies of countries with positive balance of payment, and appreciate, forget this appreciate. Okay, only this part, with positive balance of payment. So what is the answer for this? What will you see? If Sri Lanka is facing a deficit, then the currency will definitely what? Sri Lankan rupee will definitely depreciate. Okay, it won't depreciate for all any balance of payment, means positive balance of payment countries. It will depreciate against all. It will depreciate against all, any currency. Okay, so that's why answer is depreciate. The effect of speculation on stock on exchange rate is, so speculation, okay, speculation is one of the major reasons for short term increase or decrease in the forex rates. It causes violent fluctuations. It aggravates the market trends, either A or B, or either or both A or B, neither A or B. So answer is quite simple. See here, fluctuations are heavy due to speculation and aggravates the market trends, means market movements are too huge. So it's either or this. Answer is C. Okay, either or both. The demand for domestic currency in foreign exchange market is indicated by the following transactions in balance of payment. So demand for foreign domestic currency in foreign exchange market is indicated by following transactions in balance of payment. Means what? Demand for domestic currency. How will the demand for domestic currency change or increase or decrease? Export of goods and services, import of goods and services, export of goods and services, and capital inflows, and import of goods and services and capital outflows. So which is the main answer for this? See here, domestic currency in foreign exchange market. When suppose let's say INR, when will the value of INR increase a lot? When will it increase? Huge demand for INR. When will this happen? Because this will happen when, I'll give you the answer over here. How many of you are able to trace this? Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's either A or C. Which one? Okay. So answer is C, right? Why? See here. Let's see this example. Export means what? Dollar comes in. Capital inflows means what? Dollar comes in. Both the ways dollars are coming in. Okay. So what happens now? Dollar comes in, and let's say it's huge numbers, means huge exports of India are going on. Presently, what is the scene? India is growing very fast. Okay. So huge exports of dollar are going on, means huge inflow of dollar is coming from capital as well as this exports. Now what happens? Let's say this is my country, India. Dollar, firstly it was, why does the dollar come in? Dollar, okay. Firstly I had $100, okay. Now what has happened? Due to huge exports, what has happened? The dollar has increased to 500. $500 have come in. So in India, the buyer will have what now? This $100 first he was getting, now he's getting $500. So what has increased? Supply of dollars has increased. Supply of dollars has gone up. Now if the supply of dollars has gone up, what will happen? Demand will go down, right? Because demand and supply are in the reverse way. So demand for dollar will go down. Now if the demand for dollar will go down, what is the parallel currency to dollar in India? It is rupees. So demand for rupees will go up. Always remember, it's a game theory, means parallel game theory means what? One person's loss is other person's profit. So demand for dollar goes down, so demand for rupee will go up. Okay. So that is the question asked over here. If there is some foreign currency in the forex market, if the demand for rupees is to be increased, what has India to do? India has to go for export of goods and services hugely and huge capital inflows. So development has to be shown in this. Okay. So let's see one or two more questions on this. The spot transaction in the foreign exchange market involves, spot means what? This you know. Okay. Immediate within 2 days exchange of settlements. Okay. So basically what is this? It's either say this C or D. Immediate settlement of exports and imports. What has this spot to do with export and import? Okay. It is just a currency transaction. So currency means what? Immediate within 2 days exchange of settlement. Settlement of what? Dollar versus rupee. Okay. Foreign exchange rates means what? Involves immediate exchange of settlement. Settlement means again dollar versus rupee. Then involves exchange of bank deposits. Consider this as settlement because this is an American word. Okay. You can take this as settlement. Involves exchange of settlements at some specified future date. Involves immediate exchange of import and exports. Okay. So definitely import and export is out. So C is out. Okay. Now what remains? A or B only. Involves immediate exchange. Immediate exchange means what? Spot or cash ready. So future date means what? This is B. So it involves at some future date. Okay. So see this, cash ready means 0, Tom means 1, spot means 2, and after that it is forward. Okay. When the value of British pound changes from 1.5 to 1.25, the pound has dash and dollar has dash. Now this is a different question. Why? Because the point is GBP is always quoted in the indirect rate. So earlier GBP to USD was 1.5 to 1, right? Now see here 1.5 to 1. Now it has gone to 1.25. So what has decreased now? What has decreased? GBP has decreased. So GBP has decreased means the pound has what? Depreciated. And if the pound is depreciating, the other currency appreciates. Dollar has appreciated. So B is the answer. Down pound has depreciated and dollar has appreciated. Always remember, if one currency depreciates, other currency automatically appreciates. Okay. Okay. So that is the answer. Now coming back to this batch. Okay. I have told you regarding this batch everything, but important part is this code. How to reduce this fees? See this. I'll show you live over here. How to reduce the fees of this batch. See this. Go to Adda 24/7. I'll show you live over here. Adda 24/7. Yeah. Over here. Okay. So go to Adda 24/7 over here. On this side you'll get this. See this. Click on JAIIB and CAIIB first page. Okay, JAIIB CAIIB clicked. Now look at this. You'll get all the batches over here. See this November December English batch. Click on this. You get this English batch. Okay, see this. This is the batch 17999. Okay, click on this batch. Done. So you'll see all the details. What all we'll be covering. See here, all these details are here. Means what all facilities we will be giving. Okay, 120 plus hours of ABM plus BFM plus retail, mocks and ebooks, topic-wise books for ABM and retail. Okay, ebooks will be provided. Then this recorded sessions are available. Everything is available. But important part, we'll be covering case studies, all case studies, all numericals, all objective questions, and again I am telling you 12 case studies for ABM, 12 case studies for BFM, 12 5 are 60. Passing and failing is decided by these case studies only. Okay, so coming back to the fees part, see this fees. See this, click. This is the fees 1799. Click on view offers. What has happened? Click on this Y432. Click on apply. This is the code. This is the key. Remember this code. Okay. Click on apply. What has happened? Look at this now. Once you click on this fee, apply, you get this. One sec. Click on, it's not getting. Yeah, it's getting over here. See this. 1799 is reduced to 3599. So from 1799 it has come down to 3599. 80% off. Grab this opportunity. It won't be there for long. Okay. Grab it as fast as you can. And this 3599, in how many months can you recover? 1300 is the average increment, right, for this CAIIB. Once you clear CAIIB, 13 is 39. In third month you are surplus. Okay, so everything else after this third month is yours. So go for it as fast as possible. I'll see you tomorrow with another topic. Okay, bye.